Today I'm going to show you how to speak with an authentic Appalachian accent using resonance, rhythm, vowel shifts, grammar, and storytelling. Oh yeah, here to help me, my buddy Earl from the East Hills of Tennessee. Howdy folks, glad y'all stopped by. Let's get into it. As always, the first thing I want to focus on is resonance, where the sound sits in the mouth. For standard American English, it's right in the middle. However, the Appalachian accent's a little deeper, a little further back. Nothing's forced. The jaw stays relaxed. Rhythm and melody may be the most important part of this accent. A lot of people focus on just pronunciation, but the Appalachian accent has a beautiful musical quality. The pitch rises and it falls. This ain't a fast-talking city accent. It's a porch accent. Pretend like you're sitting with your friends, just relaxing. Yeah, words stretch a little bit. Stories take their time. For example, I was heading down the road yesterday. And seeing a deer cross right in front of my eyes. Notice Earl didn't rush. He let the sentence breathe. It actually turned into a short story. That's very Appalachian. And that deer wasn't in no hurry neither. The R sound. Unlike New York or Boston, the Appalachian accent is usually rhotic, meaning you pronounce the R. Car, far, river, corner. The R stays. The river's not far from the barn. That river ain't far from the barn. Matter of fact, my cousin slipped up there once. Near about lost his boots. There's the storytelling again. Never gets old. Let's talk vowels. The long I becomes an ah sound. Time becomes, reckon it's about time we gotta move on. Fire. Fire. Tire. Tire. The short E becomes a short I. For instance, pin and pen are both gonna sound like pin. Tin and tend sound like tin. Hand me a pen. Hand me a pen. I'm fixing to write this down before I forget it. As is the case with many accents, dropping the G is very common with the Appalachian accent. Playing. Playing. Fishing. Fishing. Working. Working. Running. Running. I'm going fishing. Well, I'm fixing to go fishing over yonder by the creek. I reckon with all the rain we've been getting, fish will be biting real good. If they ain't, I might just hunker down here a while and enjoy the day. I like how Appalachians sneak a T in at the ending of words. For instance, learned, learnt, burned, burnt, spilled, spilt, killed, killed. I learned that from Grandpa. I learnt that from my grandpa. Nearly killed me. Earl, did you learn that yourself? Nope. My grandpa learnt me that years ago when we was sitting on the porch shelling beans. The A-prefix, one of the most famous Appalachian speech patterns. Appalachians will often add A to words ending in ing. For instance, fishing becomes a fishing, a working, a hunting. We've been fishing all day. We've been a-fishing all day over yonder by the creek. Ain't caught nothing, but we had ourselves the goodest day. Not all Appalachians use this today, but it's a very common feature. Let's get into expressions the Appalachians often use. In standard American English, I might say, I suppose, whereas Earl's gonna say, I reckon. I suppose you're right. I reckon you's right. I'm about to leave. I'm fixing to leave. It's over there. It's over yonder. Take shelter. Stay put. Settle in. Hunker down. Looks like a storm is coming. Looks like a storm's a-coming. Better hunker down. Last time I ignored one, my hat ended up 2 hollers over. Thank you. Much obliged. Wait, I'm really thanking you right now. Well, in that case, think nothing of it. No troubles at all. I love this guy. Let's put it all together. First, listen to this sentence delivered by Earl in Appalachian fashion, and then you repeat it. You ready? Well, I'm fixing to go fishing over yonder. Looks like the rain's coming. We might could hunker down if the weather turns. Now you try it. Real quick, I gotta throw this in. It's an Appalachian saying I absolutely love. Something sitting right in front of you, yet you still manage to miss it. Prime example. you're looking everywhere for your glasses, and you realize they're on the top of your head. What do you say? If it had been a snake, it'd have bit me. Fun facts about Appalachia. Let's talk about the region itself. Appalachia actually stretches across 13 states. The region was heavily influenced by Scots-Irish settlers. In case you didn't know, many traditional Appalachian songs helped shape modern country, bluegrass, folk music. Take Man of Constant Sorrow from the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Of course, I'll put a link below for that. No joke, the Appalachian Mountains are some of the oldest mountain ranges on Earth. And storytelling remains one of the strongest traditions among the region. That's right. The biggest mistake actors often make when they're speaking with an Appalachian accent is they try to make it sound rural. Don't try to sound rural. Sound real. Listen to real people. In a perfect world, you're able to vacation to the Appalachian Mountains. But more accessible are YouTube videos and podcasts. Make use of them. They're free. The best Appalachian accents ain't loud. They ain't exaggerated. They're authentic. More subtle than them Hollywood movie stars portray. Now it's your turn. Here's your challenge. Record yourself saying the following sentence. Well, I reckon I'm fixing to go fishing over yonder. There it is. Drop it in the comments below. And if you have an idea for another accent for me to cover, let me know. I love you. You all take care now.